Hi everyone, it's Michelle Hoskin, also known as Little Miss WOWW, and I just wanted to share with you a quick sort of insight really into something that happened to me this week. So it's obviously quite important that advisor firms get a bit of a perspective over what's going on in the marketplace, and it's also very important for me to share the things that are working and the things that aren't working so that the mistakes that are being made in certain practices don't get made again. And there's two insights that I've had this week. First of all, one of the things that I think a lot of firms need to do is occasionally shake things up a little bit within practices. Now, that can be done in many different ways. But first of all, let me just tell you why it's important. So it's a little bit like when you're at home and your dining room or your living room needs a lick of paint, or you need some new cushions for your sofa, or you need something new for your kitchen. Basically, what you're doing is you're reigniting a little bit of life to what has become a sort of consistent, static, a bit stagnant environment. Okay. Now, what's happening is I'm going into firms and I'm having conversations with advisors and office managers and practice managers and the like, and they're saying things have got a bit stagnant. The team have got a bit sort of empathetic, or sort of, apathy sort of has set in. No one seems to be very sparkly or very energized anymore. And I often say, well, it needs a bit of a shake-up. Now, that can either come from a review of role descriptions or job profiles, a change around in the office, a review of processes and how things are done so that things get a little bit of a reignition in terms of how things go in the business, where people sit. It might even be as simple as new computer screens. What I suggest that you do is on a regular basis, and the regularity depends on the business fundamentally, but move people around their desks. Move people around so they're sitting with different people, they get exposed to different departments, rejiggle the business. And if you're going through any transitional process where you're implementing a new IT system, or you're moving office, or you're undergoing a project to redesign your branding, use these opportunities to relaunch your business to the next level. Now, that might be an internal only event. You might have a cheese and biscuits night where it's just, or pizza on a Friday, where you're having a bit to say to the team, but you're giving it a bit of an oomph. You're getting the mojo back into the business. And that happens when you change. It's a bit like changing your wardrobe. You sort of feel like you've got a new look if you buy some new clothes. It's the same sort of idea. But what I want you to do is I want you to implement it in your business. And I call that day when you launch your new business or a new system or a new something, D-Day. Like go for a soft launch of something, but shake things up a little bit. The next video that I'm going to do talks a little bit about replacing yourself and the importance of that. So stay tuned. See you later.